Hey, what's up guys? It's Gary and we're back on part 5 of this paint booth build video. And if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a high likelihood that there's newer videos over on Fab Nation, so go over there and check it out if you want to see what's the most recent content. This video here was shot back in August of this summer, and so the last video we were doing a little bit of framing on the wall sections, and again I'm working completely by myself. I've got tendonitis in both elbows, I've got issues with my back. Although I'm strong, I've got a few issues like that, so it just is easier for me to make these in small wall sections, and the fact that it's August in the middle of Dallas in the middle of summer, the more I could do inside the better, and to make the little small wall sections on the inside in the air conditioning, and then just run, take them outside one at a time, stand them up. And so you see what I'm doing here. I've got 3 wall sections on the back wall, and then you can already see the 3 that are up against the shop wall. And and then the purlins will go at the top and connect the 2 together, and that'll be in the next video. So what I'm doing here is just trying to get this wall section lined up. The one mistake I made was I used the low grade 2x4 studs, and man, the bottom plates and the top plates, every one of them were pretty much warped and bent, and that's all fine and good, but when you try to go fit them, fit things together and join them up, things just didn't line up that good. So it took quite a bit of finagling back and forth on each one, and I didn't show it in this video, but I ended up with a ratchet strap from corner to corner, and what I did was I used the ratchet strap to get everything square and level, and then went ahead and screwed the sections together on the insides. And so here you see this back wall, and again it's in 3 sections as well. And because which I did not show this on video, but you see that the back wall has the plastic lining, and I'm putting the plastic wrap on the outside of all the walls and the inside of all the walls, because I'm trying to seal it off. Now I don't know if that's going to cause me any kind of issues with mold or moisture getting in there and not being able to dry out. You guys can let me know, but I thought that I would try to seal this up the best I could to keep dust, dirt, debris from getting sucked into the paint booth. And so having plastic on the outside and the inside I thought would help, and then it's all sealed up with sealant, silicone. So anyway, what I'm doing here, just spend a little bit of time getting this first wall section level, and it's going to be attached in 2 places. You see I'm using the little 22 caliber nail gun here to shoot some nails into the concrete. And once I get everything in place and finalized, I'm going to come back and use some anchors in there as well, into those bottom plates all the way around. And if some of you are curious, the bottom plates are, oh, check this out here though, by the way. You're gonna have to wait for it. I didn't realize what was happening. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh gosh, look at me jump. What is that? Now here's a slow-mo version of it here. I had no clue that was falling. There was no indication. I didn't hear it moving or anything, and you can see me jump right when it lands. Actually, I was kind of turning around. I guess at the very end I did hear it or feel it moving or something, but anyway, you see me throwing my hands up at the camera like, hey, what's up with that? But anyway, once I got the next section level, I clamped it together with the first section that I had already nailed to the concrete, and pulling those adjoining areas up tight. And again, just using a level, bumping things around, getting it to where it was flush up against that back plate that's joining the building. And then once I get that where I want it, again, just continue to bump with the hammer And again, these 2x4s were not square and not level. They were bowed, twisted, warped, and really caused me a lot of issues in the end. I should have spent the extra $1 per stud to get the nicer grade ones. It would have. I did actually have a few of them that I bought by accident, and they just were so much nicer, so much straighter. They seem to be dried out more and less susceptible to, you know, the moisture content being removed and causing them to bow and warp more. But anyway, once I got that in place, I went ahead and clamped the two together and shot a nail into that one. And then you see me here with a screw gun. I had to go inside and grab some screws. But anyway, getting that wall picked back up. But the one thing I had to do was I had to put the exterior panels on the wall before the wall went up, because obviously once it's up against the wall there was no way to do that. And I am going to put the foam insulation in here, not the spray foam, just the 1-inch thick foam boards, to have a little bit of insulation for the summer and winter. You know, I'm going to have an AC unit out there, you know, because I do a lot of prep work, a lot of the masking and, you know, things like that I'll have to do in the paint booth. Some of the masking I probably could do in the shop, but once I get it out there, you know, there is some time where I'm just going to be out there and need to do some masking, you know, so it would definitely be nice to have that. So here you see I'm screwing the two sections together. They're clamped together there, and just basically kind of working my way down, screwing the sections together, screwing them into the back wall, and nailing them into the concrete. So take the clamps loose on that section, move the clamps down to the next section, try to get it level. The one thing that I should have done that I did not do was pull a string from one end to the other, so that I could make sure that the wall was, you know, flat. Basically it should be, you know, using the level, but I found on the back wall, which is not up in this video, the wall that goes back there where you see the ladder standing up, once I tried to put the some of the trim for the R panels, what do you call that, I can't think of what that trim's called, but I noticed that some of those walls, you know, had some bowing and things in them. But I think that's fairly common for this type of construction, you know, for metal buildings, you know, and how they go up. So again, just, you know, coming down to the bottom section here and popping those concrete nails in using the 22 caliber nailer there. One of the disadvantages to doing it this way is, you know, all my tools and everything are in the shop, and so I'm kind of running back and forth, you know, and it made some of it quite inefficient. But again, it was August, it was over 100 degrees outside. I was right in the middle of the day. You can see the sun shines bright, a little bit of shade from the trees here and there, but for the most part where I'm standing, I'm right in the direct sun. And if anybody's ever been in to Texas in August, it's hot, it's humid, it's over 100 degrees. So I was doing, you know, I was spending 30 minutes or an hour at a time out there, and kind of doing some of it in the shop, some of it outside, just to try to, you know, keep that from being an issue. So on the next video, we're going to have the purlins will go up, so be sure to check that out. And go ahead and head over to Fab Nation and sign up over there. We're giving away a free saw, and you see here just a little slow-mo of me popping this nail in here. But anyway, go check out Fab Nation and see what we got going on over there. You'll see more recent videos than this one. The very latest videos are always uploaded over on Fab Nation. So be sure to go register over there for a chance to win the free saw and to see the most recent updates on the paint booth build here. So, all right guys, I'll let you go. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Thanks.